I did an interview with a gentleman who runs a channel called Over 50 TV. So I just thought, hey, why not, why not ask you? And plus, I mean, getting to talk to you, you're doing so great. What do you like best about the Metro business?
I like the flexibility and the ability to help people. I think that is so cool to go and teach people things that they never had a clue of, especially those people that are hurting. They know that they need work done on their homes, but they don't have a way to escape that. They're just like they don't have the money and the cost is so exorbitant now. I think it's so great to be able to, help them and teach them something and eventually get them smiling with the potential of having something that they can do to help themselves.
Okay. Okay, right. And so Lisa, what are you teaching? Because you're hiring all over the country
Yeah.
and you're growing your team. So what are you teaching people who just have never heard of this, career? What's your process after you put up your job ad?
Well, one of the first things I do is I invite them to a PIP, which is, with our my executive vice president, Jay Gillette.
Hmm.
And once they come out of the PIP and they say yes, they want to join Metro, what I do is I send them a welcome email, right? And then I send them the definition of what their job description is going to be in an email. And then I send them the two training links we have with Jay, who is the executive vice president.
Mhm.
And then I also send them my phone number and contact information. That's how I start them out. And I
Okay.
do it a little bit at a time. I kind of do it like little baby steps because it's very overwhelming,
Yeah.
right? So I do baby steps with them so that if they have an idea or they don't know what they're doing, they can take a little step at a time. And it seems to work better than just throwing them in the pot.
Yes,
So that's what
absolutely. Let me tell you, I've been throwing people in the pots and they've been getting boiling and they've been popping out that pot like hot grease. So,
absolutely.
so when do you along that journey, even between the ad and giving them the welcome email, are you having like a one-on-one conversation with them, or do you wait until after the welcome email?
I really wait till after the welcome email because I want to see them take some first steps for themselves.
Yeah,
I'm a big supporter of advocating for yourself. So
yeah,
you have to show me that you want to make a move. When you make your move, I jump all in. You
yeah.
can ask any of the people that I'm training now. They're like, Lisa's always available. If you text me, email me, or call me, I may not be able to get to you right then, but if I can, I do. And I just keep them engaged. I have people like from months ago that signed up, and then I'll hear from them like, Lisa, can you help me?
Yes.
And I try to engage them as much as possible. And that's very important. I know we're not like the standard corporate structure, but a lot of people who are getting into this entrepreneurship, they need some of that to get them going
Yeah.
because they're looking for guidance. This is not easy to just start an entrepreneurship. My husband and I, we own, a couple of companies. So I kind of have an idea of how to self start,
Okay. Okay.
and so that's important to keep them motivated and engaged. And
Nice.
so when you do that, it kind of moves them a little bit at a time till they get the hang of it.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you ended up searching for this type of position?
I just got a little tired. And I said, I told my husband, I want to just do something at home because he was like, Lisa, you can't be in a field like this anymore because I was getting more tired. So he said, listen, I said, I want to do something at home remote that I can make money from and still kind of support what we're doing. And so he said, okay, that's up to you. So in the meantime, we fixed.
Nice.
And so I said, okay, let me look. So I started looking for ads. I went on a few like regular 9 to 5 interviews. And I was like, I'm not trying to sit in nobody's office. I'm way beyond that. So then I found Jay's ad and I said, let me see what this is all about. And then when I got on the PIP, I said, man, I can do this.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then, when I first started, I was like, well, because I'm doing the other business and this business, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, how do, and then I missed the promotion, which is a great thing, the promotion they have. It's like very motivating. And I missed that. And then I had to work harder to become a senior claims rep, right?
Yeah.
But that's how I actually got started. And then I'm learning how to talk to people, learning the language, learning the lingo, learning how to close deals, those kind of things. So it just adds to the repertoire of my education.
Yeah.
So that's how I got started doing this.
Nice.
And I'm
Wonderful.
excited. I'm,
Go, let me just take my time, and I really do like the flexibility. I could put in a few hours and
yeah.
I've been making more money each year than I ever have in my life.
And
So
that's
it
so awesome.
happens, year over year. And as you're becoming like you had to do more work to be a senior claims rep, what do you
Mhm.
find like your biggest objections are, and where are you getting your claims to?
And
Yeah.
I've had a couple of people come back to me after I did my presentation. They said, no, I don't have any damage. And
Uh-huh.
then they start to look.
Yep.
They start to look, say, wait a minute, damage. And so I'm getting a lot of those calls back as well.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
going on. So I would just say, I'm a public adjuster and I'm an advocate for, for the consumer against the insurance company. And I said, not really against, because people don't always like to hear that, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just say, I work on the behalf of the public,
Yeah.
and I help you understand your policy and what you
Right.
have and what you don't have and what's going to harm you if you have damage to your home. Because people really think that it's catastrophic that they should be calling the insurance company, right? When they have
Right.
big damage, but it's
Right.
small damage that's covered too. It just gives you something to do if you don't have something to do,
Right.
especially older. I don't want to say older, but the people that are our demographic, some of them are retired.
Yeah.
They need an outlet, something that can keep them active, something that some of them may be able to go to their friend's house and do their inspections, and engage with people, and some of them are sitting at home with nobody.
Right.
And this would be a good opportunity for them to reach out and just have something to do during the day. I call it full-time, part-time, anytime job.
It is.